gon' get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in the jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans, and a snapback.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should subscribe. I know y'all know what time, I know y'all know what today is. Y'all see what cup I got in my hand. I got my Tipsy Tuesday cup in my hand. So you know, I'm coming with a fire story time. Okay, so this is my little drink here. I'm gonna be dropping the video on how I made it. These will hopefully everyone replied in time. You received your Tipsy Tuesday drink today. Y'all will get the drinks tomorrow, Wednesday. Sorry, y'all. I'm just drained as fuck. So just a delay, but y'all have the drinks in time for Wasted Wednesday. Did it just a little bit and it was fire, so I can't wait to try it. I know it's gonna be delicious and I hope y'all enjoy. Okay, let's get into these nails. Let's get into these nails, y'all. The nails aren't cricket. My fingers are just cricket. Wow. Wow. Like I just really snapped, y'all. I snapped. Oop, almost dropped my drink. Beautiful. It's giving real fucking birthday vibes. Like maybe I should wear these again for my birthday. I don't know, but they're beautiful. Hold on, I gotta put the drink down because y'all gotta really see these together. Do y'all see that? Again, my fingers are cricket, not the nails. Get into the thumb. Get into the thumb. I'm getting way better, y'all. Wait till y'all see my nails next week. Y'all, I'm just for them. Okay, but boom. It's Tipsy Tuesday. I got my drink. Y'all gonna see how I made it on Thursday. I like my little straw. Y'all, whoever wanted the drink should get the drinks by today. What else? Oh, I'm doing my calm story times. I'ma still come with the sizzle, just sizzled on low. Y'all see this, y'all see the title of the story time. Before I get into that, let's taste the drink, let's rate it. I don't know if this straw work like this. Hold on, let's see. That is so good. What do we want to call this? I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. So good, cannot taste the alcohol. We're gonna name this Go Getter, because this is giving me go getter vibes. When you sipping this, you're gonna want to go get the bag. You're gonna want to go get you some motion. You're gonna want to go get you a new man that's doing all the right things. You're gonna want you to go get you a woman who got motion, who doing all the right things. So we calling this Go Getter. Go Getter. Go Getter, because we are go getters over here. Okay, period. Let's hop into the story. As I said, y'all see the title. I tried to take her man. So we gonna call this boy, we gonna call him Jordan, and we gonna call the girl Lexi. And then we just gonna call her sister Lexi's sister. Now, Lexi's sister, I got a story time about her, so I ain't gonna give her a name yet, but we just gonna call her Lexi's sister. I'll refer back to this when I talk about Lexi's sister. So let's go back. So I had met Jordan when I was a kid. So Jordan had lived in a neighborhood across from my neighborhood, but he would come over to my neighborhood because a lot of kids lived in our neighborhood. So the first time I saw Jordan, he was just so cute, and every girl over there wanted him. Like he was like one of the cutest boys that would come over into our neighborhood. So it was just like everybody liked it, Jordan. Everybody was on Jordan's line. And of course I was too. So when he would come over, all the girls would be flirting with him. And I was really reserved. So I would sit back to try to wait my turn. So sometimes, like I said, y'all know I was a wanderer. I used to go outside and wander off by myself. So sometimes I would go outside and wander over by Jordan's house. Hopefully he come outside or he see me come outside. So one day I was wandering around, and of course he was outside and he was by himself. I think he was like just coming outside, and I was wandering by myself. And he was like, "Hey Shayla, what's up?" I'm like, "Hey Jordan, hi." You know, we kids. So we just chilling, talking. He like, "Oh, where everybody at?" I'm like, "I don't know, everybody not outside yet. I'm just walking around." Like, "What you doing?" Like, he like, "Nothing. I was just coming out to see who all out, like, you know, to kick it and stuff." I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, let's walk around together until, you know, we find some more other kids outside." He like, "Yeah, all right, cool." So we just walking around, we baby flirting, because I didn't know how to really like flirt at that time. But he just he like pushing me, and I'm like, Jordan style. We like pushing each other and stuff. And we just walking around the neighborhood. We get to like this area like where you can, no, we would just sit down anywhere. We were just sitting down somewhere. Oh no, it was like a bus stop. We sat down at the bus stop, and you know, we just flirting some more. He like pinching me, I'm pinching him. We just doing all that catty shit or whatever. Over the course of time, like, we would flirt here and there. Like, I knew he knew I had a crush on him, but like it never like really went anywhere, because like all the girls wanted him, so he got to choose whoever he wanted, and he wasn't really choosing. Like, he would flirt and talk to everybody. Okay, so that's just the little backstory on how I knew Jordan and how we used to flirt and how we met, because he had came over into my neighborhood one day, and you know, he introduced himself to everybody, and I would kick it with him with all my other friends, and we would flirt from here to here. I would wander around and kick it with him by myself sometime. You know, nothing really serious. We would just like baby flirt, and then when he would come over, he would flirt with everybody. No big deal. Fast forward to high school. Ooh, was this high school? Middle school or high school, y'all? I can't even remember. But fast forward till teenager-y. So I'm just going through life, you know, just dating boys, talking to boys, liking boys, you know, dealing with different type of boys. So Jordan had gotten a relationship with Lexi. Now, mind you, I don't know this at first, because I'm not like paying attention to Jordan. I'm living my own life. He living his own life. Like, I totally forgot about Jordan. But one day I was wandering around, and I saw Jordan outside. Now, Jordan was with this one boy. We gonna call him Tay. And Tay, he had like them chinky eyes, like he was Asian, but he wasn't. Boy, when I tell you, I was obsessed with Tay. Like, boy, I wanted that to be my man so bad. Like, I wanted Tay so bad, but he was just one of them real fine ass popular niggas. But he was like real low key and real quiet, but real smooth. Like, oh my God. But one day, like I said, I was walking around and I saw Jordan and I saw Tay. Now, I knew Tay a little bit. Like, he'll be around dudes that I knew, so we kind of knew each other. I would just be like, oh, hey, you know, nothing major. But this day, he was like, hey, Shayla. And I was like, I'm looking like, who, me? Me? He like, ain't no other girl over here named Shayla, or ain't no other person named Shayla. Yeah, you. And I'm like, oh, hey, Tay. Like, what's up? He like, what you doing? Just walking around. And I didn't even notice that was Jordan with him. I'm just seeing two fine niggas, and they looking at me, talking to me. I'm just like, you know, but I'm really on Tay, because Tay, oh my God. Like, I baby stocked him, y'all. I baby stocked Jordan, but I really big baby stocked Tay, because I really wanted him. Like, I was close one time to really having him, but that's another situation. So I didn't even really recognize Jordan. But when he said, like, why are you just wandering around by yourself? Jordan was like, Shayla? And I was like, do I know you? He's like, Shayla, it's Jordan from when we was kids. And I'm just like, he like, you still doing that, wandering around that shit? And I was like, oh shit, Jordan for the neighborhood. He like, yeah, like, you don't remember me? I'm like, I do. You just look different. Like, he tall now. He looked different. Back then he was kind of like short, but now he didn't grow into him. He grew into him. I'm like, you grew. Okay. Tay Tay like, how you know Jordan? And I was like, you didn't just hear him? Like, we lived by each other like hella long ago when we was like kids, like hella long ago, like years ago. He like, yeah, Shayla hella cool. Yeah, we used to live by each other. We used to play outside. We used to do hella bad shit. Like, he was like, what happened to all your friends over there? I was like, we all still cool for the most part. Like, my major friends, we was like cool. And then some people, you know, we just kind of went our separate ways, but we was still cool. Like, no beef or nothing. And he was just like, dang, like, you grew up. You ain't little Shayla no more. I'm like, style, Steve. I'm just like, boy, chill. Tay Tay like, okay. What I don't know. I'm like, nothing at all. Like, nothing. Because now I'm like, I'm choosy. Tay Tay Jordan. Okay. So I'm walking around with them. I'm like, where y'all going? And they was like, oh, we about to go to our partner house. Well, really, that was his cousin. He was like, I'm about to go to my cousin's house. I'm like, oh, okay. He was like, what you about to do? I'm like, nothing. I'm just walking around. I'm just wandering. I'm not about to do nothing. I might end up at one of my partner's house or something to go home. He was like, oh, okay. I'm like, where your cousins stay? Like, what direction y'all going in? And he was like, we going east. I'm like, okay, me too. I'm going east too. I'll walk with y'all. He like, all right, cool, whatever. So we just walking. Mind you, Tay Tay real mid. He real quiet. He a real quiet dude. Jordan, he's very opposite. So we walking, we all talking. I'm baby flirt with both of them because I'm just like, this is like a fantasy. Like, two fine ass niggas that you got a crush on and you just with them rant on some random shit. Like, what? When does that really just happen? When? I don't know, but it was happening. So I'm just juiced as hell. I'm just eating it up. I'm like, these are both my mans. That's like, my mind was just on 1,000. I'm just like, oh my god. Who do I focus on? I focus on both. Like, get it together. Focus on both. You do a little jokey joke with him. You do a little jokey joke with him. Like, you just keep walking. You going east, okay? So we walking, we talking, we just chitter chatting. Jordan's like, what you been up to? Do you go to Pitt? I'm like, yeah, or wherever I was either going to Hillview or Pitt. I don't know if I was in middle school, high school. It could have been summertime. Who fucking knows? I'm just like, yeah, I go to the da school. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, what school you go to? I don't see you. This must have been middle school because he went to the other middle school. Maybe was I going to Hill? No, I feel like I was in high school. I don't know because he could have been going to continuation school. I just know he was going to school in Pittsburgh, but he was going to another school. He could have been going to a continuation school or something like that. If I was going to high school and he was going, and he, you know what I mean? If I was going to Pitt High, he was going to the continuation school. If I was going to Hillview, he was going to Central, the other middle school. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, so what you been up to? Like, I ain't seen you in hella long. Like, did you move? He was like, nah, I still stay in the same area. Did you move? I'm like, yeah, we moved. We have moved a couple times, but we still in the same area. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I haven't ran into you for like all these years. I mean, it had been years. Like, years had passed since like the last time like I kicked it with him and like really saw him. I might have saw him passing by, but I'm not paying attention to him. So he's just like, yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, what the hell? That's like so crazy. It's just like, yeah, you hella cool. I'm just eating it up. Like, okay. So we walk in and they getting close to their cousin's house and they just like, oh, okay, our cousin live around the block. Like, as you like, where you going? I was like, oh, I'm going over there. Mind you, the way they was going, one of my friends did live over there. So I'm just like, oh, I'm going to my friend's house. He live around the corner this way. They like, oh, okay. Jordan's like, let me get your MySpace. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I give him my MySpace and I give him my phone number. He like, okay, I'm gonna hit you. I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, I'm not knowing he go out with Lexi. I don't even know this. I know Lexi's sister. Me and Lexi's sister is like very cool. So let's just say when I'm at school, I'm cool with Lexi. Like, that's my girl. She like a little bit younger than me, so that was like little sus. Like, that was my girl. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. So say I go to school the next day, I'm hanging out with Lexi, we chitter chatting, I'm telling her about Jordan. I'm like, girl, like, I seen both of my crushes, Tay Tay and Jordan. Like, oh my god, I was walking with him. I'm just giving her all the little tea. She's like, oh my god, girl, da 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 da. So one day I'm with Lexi's sister, and Lexi and her sister lived in the neighborhood I lived in. And one day we're going home and I'm with Lexi's sister, and like, she lived like really close by. So we're walking home. She's with one of her other friends, which I got a story time on Lexi's sister and her friend. Like I said, I got another story time. And I passed by her house before I get to my house. So I'm walking her to her house, and guess who the fuck I see outside her house? I see Jordan. But I'm not saying anything. I don't say shit to niggas unless the niggas say something to me first. So I see Jordan outside her house. Now, I don't know if he was just walking by, like what the situation was. I just seen him outside her house, like as we walking up. And I'm just like, oh, okay,
Lexi's sister.
Like, see you later. And then I see Jordan, and I just give him a look, and he just like give me a look, and I'm just like, you know how niggas do that? I'm like, sup. He like, sup. I keep walking. I'm just like, okay. So I get home, and I got a message on MySpace, and he's like, what's up with you? Mind you, I didn't even see this. I'm gonna say it's been like a day or two. I like totally forgot. Like, at this time, I was just boy crazy. I was probably talking to other boys, and it didn't really even cross my mind to look at my message to see if Jordan messaged me on MySpace.
I didn't really think he was gonna really hit me for real. That's really why.
So I seen that. He said, what's up? He was like, what's up with it? I'm like, what's up? Like, what's up? He like, you single? I'm like, yeah, I'm single. He like, oh yeah, me too. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, I seen you today. Like, what's up? What's up with that? He was like, nothing. I'm having a bad day. I was having a bad day. You know, niggas just be lying. Dudes just be lying out their teeth. I'm like, oh, okay. You know Lexi's sister? He like, yeah, like, she cool. Like, she cool people. I know her people. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, yeah, that's my girl. He like, yeah, I see you was walking with her. I'm like, yeah, like, okay. And I seen you outside her house. Why? Mind you, I didn't know Lexi and Lexi's sister was sisters at first, until like a few days later, same routine. I'm walking with Lexi's sister home. This time I see Jordan and Lexi outside, and they booed up. They booed the fuck up. Mind you, in between this time, me and Jordan been talking. He been telling me that he like me. He want to kick it with just me and him. And I'm just like, yeah, like, you live close. Like, yeah, let's link. Like, I'm wondering why we ain't linked yet. We live too close by each other. Like, obviously, because he got a beach. So, yeah, I'm like seeing them booed up. Y'all, my fucking little bitty fittings was hurt. I'm just like, wow, like, okay. So he look at me, and I just look at him, and I just like look away, and I'm just like, bye, Lexi's sister. I'm like, and that's when I figured out that Lexi and Lexi's sister was sisters. Now, I knew Lexi, but we wasn't like close, but I did know her. We was kind of cool. We was cool, but I didn't know they knew each other. But I was more close to Lexi's sister than Lexi. But I knew Lexi, me and her was cool. Like, I would see her and I would be like, hey, what's up? She was my sister's age, so she was a little bit older than me. But I knew her. And I'm just like, damn. So I get home. At this point, we got each other's phone numbers. I'm texting him. I'm like, damn, like, did you just get in a relationship? Like, I'm confused. Like, you told me you was single, but I'm seeing you with Lexi, and y'all really caked up, booed up. Like, it's looking very much not single. You're like, nah, ma, Nah, ma, it ain't even like that. We just cool people. Now, if y'all don't know what that mean, if y'all not finna debate, that mean like, that's my partner, that's my homie, that's the bro, that's the sis. That's what cool people mean. I be forgetting, I be using slang from the Bay, and I don't know if y'all use that slang everywhere else, but cool people mean not your girlfriend, not your bitch, not your nigga, not somebody you in a relationship with. It means like somebody you really friend zone, or like y'all was always friends from the jump. Y'all cool people. I'm just like, okay, like, but y'all was real booed up. So the next day I go to school, I see Lexi's sister. I'm like, does Lexi go out with Jordan? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, remember I told you about the Jordan? That's the Jordan. And she was like, what? I'm like, yeah. She was like, oh. I'm like, I didn't know he was in a relationship. I'm telling her, like, I'm not going to talk to him anymore. She's like, yeah, because him and my sister go out. And I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. But I go a couple days without talking to Jordan, and then I saw Jordan walking one day, and he was like, what's up with you? You know how niggas get up on you and they put their arm around you? That was it. I folded. I needed to stand. I folded. I was like, hey, Jordan, where you been? He was like, man, you know, I be here, I be there, I be a little bit here, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't. You ain't been with me, so I don't know what you mean. I'm just like, okay, cool. He's like, where you going, little mama? Like, let's chill. I got some free time. I was like, okay. Y'all, so we ducked off to this little park that's kind of by my house. We ducked off in the back. We just kicking it. We just booed up. We just booed the fuck up. Like, we ain't doing nothing, but we close. We booed up. He like whispering in my ear. He was like, ooh, you look good. Like, what's up with you? Like, when you gonna let me, what he say? He was like, when you gonna let me kiss you? Look at your lips. Just saying little shit up in my ear, y'all. And, ooh, I mean, I know for a lot of people that's probably y'all thing too, but the ear, y'all, the ear, baby. Oh, that's wet. I'm tipsy. That's good. I'm tipsy, but when a dude get to whisper in my ear, like, I just melt, fold, crumble. I'm like putty in these niggas' hands when they get the whispering in my ear. So I'm just eating up everything he's saying. He's like, yeah, I fuck with you. Like, I want to fuck with you on a real level. Like, you hella cool, you hella real. Like, when you gonna let me be your man? When you gonna let me be your man? And I'm just like, you don't want playing, you playing. Like, you don't want playing. Now, I don't know if y'all know what playing mean, but playing mean like you saying something you really don't mean. Like, or you don't mean it to the full extent. I'm like, you playing. Like, chill out. Like, don't you got a girlfriend? He like, man, don't even trip off her. Like, she ain't even my bitch like that. And I'm like, well, what you mean? What is, like, clarify. Like, what is she your bitch like? So, y'all, he get, like, real close. Ooh, excuse me. He get, like, real close to my ear. He was like, man, Ma, I told you don't worry about her. He was like, what's up with me? What's up with me and you? Y'all, I was just like, forget her. This is my man. I'm like, you already know what's up. I'm feeling you. Like, yeah, like, what's up? He was like, man, y'all know how the nigga do the little to your chin? He did that little flick to the chin. He was like, give me a kiss. And I'm like, no. Like, when you just boot up with Lexi, I was like, I'm not really even caring at this point. I'm just playing hard to get. I'm playing. He like, man, he was like, girl, give me a kiss. And I was like, you kiss me, y'all. That boy kissed me. I was like, ooh wee. So we get the kissing, we get the making out. I'm just like, yeah, this my man. Fuck Lexi. This about to be my man. I'm taking him from her, and I don't know what to tell her, because this boy lips was like clouds, just fluffy, he was delicious. So We booed up, we kissed a little bit, and I'm just like, man, like, you got a girlfriend, like, stop playing with me, like, stop playing with me. He like, girl, ain't nobody playing with you, come here, y'all. He grabbed me close to him, he hugging all on me and stuff. I'm just like, this boy, I need him to get away from me, because at this point, we in public. That's all I'm gonna say. We in public, and I can't even do all that with you in public. I'm like, boy, quit playing with me. So he get like a phone call, right? Phone ringing, ring, ring. He look at his phone. He like, man. I'm like, what's up? He like, man, I gotta go. I'm like, all right, like, you good? Like, everything good? He like, yeah, it's good. Like, I'ma holla at you, ma. He was like, just be looking at your phone for my text. I'ma holla at you. I'm like, all right, cool. He leave. We walking. I'm thinking he about to walk to his area, which means he got to go this way. He start walking this way. I live this way. Lexi lived this way. So I'm like, where this nigga going? Like, but we walking off together, but we're not saying anything. So he's walking. I get towards the block I need to turn down to go down to my house. He's like, all right, ma, I'm gonna catch you later. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not asking him where he going, because I already knew where he going. And what the fuck do I need to ask him for him to tell me, and me get my little bitty ass feelings hurt even more, because I already know where he going. Now I know who called him. His bitch Lexi called him, and this nigga gotta go. So I'm just like, fuck. I get home, I'm texting him, I'm like, damn, I had a good time with you. Like, when we gonna kick it again? Like, I fuck with you. Like, I like you. I'm just telling him all my little feelings and shit. No response. I didn't hear from this nigga. I'm like, okay. Like, a day passed by. I'm texting him. I'm like, hey, like, what's up? Like, when we gonna kick it again? Like, I fuck with you. Like, man, like, you got some soft lips. I'm just, like, flirting and all that kind of shit and stuff. He's not texting me back. So I start messaging him on MySpace. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, everything cool? Like, you good? Nothing. Like, say, like, 3 days later. I'm walking home. This time I'm by myself. I'm not with anybody. Why the fuck did Lexi walk up to me? And I could tell what type of time she was on, because she walked up to me real fucking fast. Like, she was woo woo woo. She was like, Shayla. And I was like, hey girl, what's up? She was like, don't hey girl me. I'm like, okay, like, all right. She was like, you talking to my nigga? You talking to my nigga? She didn't say that. She was like, you talking to my boyfriend? Because she can't say that word. She's like, you talking to my boyfriend? You talking to my boyfriend? I'm like, who's your boyfriend? She's like, you know who my boyfriend is. Are you talking to my boyfriend? I'm like, girl, who is your boyfriend? She's like, Jordan. Are you talking to Jordan? Is you talking to Jordan? I'm like, why? I'm like, why? She's like, because I seen you texting him on MySpace. I seen you texting him in his phone. Are you talking to him? Y'all fuck with each other? I'm just like, girl, I don't know. What did he tell you? Because did you ask him first? What did he tell you? Whatever he told you, it is what it is. Anytime a bitch come to me and ask me some shit, bitch, it's whatever he told you. Unless that's my nigga. Like, we really didn't. And I got a story time coming. When I come back with the story times, y'all, I got this story time about Cray Cray and how his ex came to me as a woman. But yeah, so I'm just like, what did he tell you? She was like, he told me you was nobody. And I'm like, okay, well, did you read our messages? Like, what do you think? Like, am I nobody? She's like, I don't give a fuck. You better stop talking to him. That's my man. You are not gonna take my man. You can't take my man. That's my man. I'm like, girl, I'll take your man if I want your man. I was like, I don't even want him like that. He just cool to kick it with. I'm like, girl, I don't want him. He want me. He was on me. I'm like, girl, you better get up out of my face. She was like, I'm not even gonna go there because I thought we was cool. And I was like, y'all, I know I was in the wrong, but it was just like the situation got tense, and I'm not gonna let a bitch punk me. I'm not gonna say sorry. Like, I know I should have just said sorry, my bad. Like, girl, damn, that's on me. But I did it. I'm going to jail. I didn't. So me and her going back and forth, I was like, I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care what you're talking about. If he texts me, I'm going to text him back. If he want to link with me, I'm going to link with him. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. My little dumb young ass. I'm like, I knew him before you. I knew him before you. Like, we've been knowing each other since kids. Like, girl, behind you ain't nobody. You ain't nobody. I walk off. She walk off. Whatever. So I didn't talk to Jordan for like a couple days. He hit me up and he was like, hey, what's up with you? Like, you busy? Like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. Like, what's up? He's like, you want to link? I'm like, all right, cool. So we link and I'm like, so you is in a relationship with Lexi? He's like, man. I'm like, man, did she tell you she approached me? He was like, man, don't even trip off that. Don't even trip off that. Like, she just be tripping. And I'm just like, what do you mean? What do you mean? In my head, though, I'm not saying this out. I'm just like, what the fuck this nigga talking about? Like, obviously something more than what you're saying is going on for her to approach me like this. But I'm just like so like infatuated with him. I'm just like, I'm pissed now because I didn't like the way she came at me. So now I got it in my head like I need to take this nigga from her. Like I need to put my best foot forward and I need to take this nigga from her to make this bitch mad. So I'm just like, I ain't even tripping off her. Like, what's up with me and you? What's up with me and you? Like, that's all I want to talk about. Like, fuck what she talking about. Like, what's up? And he's like, oh, like that, like that. I'm like, yeah, like that. So y'all, we was boot up again at the park. And we did that little boot up shit for like 2 weeks. And then I was just like, he wasn't leaving her alone. Like my little attempt to try to snatch him from her. I mean, I had him, but I didn't have him. Like I didn't snatch him from her. Like I was trying to, but that nigga loved her. He liked me. He loved her. That was his bitch. I was just like, this side bitch. Like, I mean, that wasn't even a thing at the time, was it? But that's basically what it was. I was a side bitch trying to take the main bitch place, and she was at whatever she was doing it right. I wasn't having sex with him, so that most likely what it was. We was just like kissing and shit. We wasn't not having sex because I'm just like, you probably having sex with her, like. But that's most likely why I couldn't snatch him from her, because I wasn't giving up the coochie. Maybe if I would have gave up the coochie and put that wop 3000. Maybe I could have took him from her, but I was just like, nah, I ain't even trying to do all that. Like, it ain't even that serious to be trying to do all of that to take somebody's man. Y'all, I just really like my nails. Like, stop playing with me. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, we did that on and off again. Well, not on and off again. Like, we did that on for like 2 weeks. And then eventually I was just like, I was bored of Jordan. Like, he wasn't really all that. After I really got to know him and hang out with him, he just really was trying to get in my pants. Was whatever. I didn't let him. So he had a girlfriend. I'm just like, all right, it's other fish in the sea out here. I could be giving my time and energy to. So we fell off. I think she messaged me like one more time. She was like, bitch, stop fucking talking to my man. Stop fucking kicking it with my man. That's my man. He's not going nowhere, bitch. He don't want you. He don't want you. And I didn't even say nothing because I was like, you right. He don't. Because he ain't left you for me. So, you right. My attempts to try to take your man failed. Girl, have your man, have him. I don't want him. He probably talking to hell other bitches. If he talking to me like this and we boot up and we kissing and shit, then he leaving to go kiss on you and fuck on you after me and him just got it done kissing each other, and then he finna go over there and kiss on you. I win. A win is a win. Cause he a cheater ass nigga. You can have that cheater ass nigga. I don't want to cheater ass nigga. A win is a win. I had my fun and then I went my own way. Now I know I was wrong, so don't get in my comments saying, oh, I know I was young, dumb. I would not do nothing like that at the age I am now. But I'm just really liking my nails, so I'm sorry that I'm talking with my hands. But yeah, y'all, That's the end of this story time. Like, comment, and share. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to. I'm not telling you what to do. Do what you want. If you came and watched the video, that's all I appreciate. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna see y'all on Wasted Wednesdays. I'm like kind of getting sad because I'm gonna miss coming on camera doing these story times, but I really need this little break in April. I got a lot of stuff going on. I do want to take maybe some nail requests, like do some nails. So stay on the lookout for that, because I may put out, you know, I'll take a client or two, do some nails. I'm gonna work on that, how to like get a website so y'all can see how to, you know, how to book or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, y'all, I hope whoever got the tasters for y'all drinks, I hope y'all like y'all drinks. I hope y'all had a drink with me, even if it wasn't one of my drinks. I hope y'all had a drink, even if it's not an alcoholic drink. I hope you had a drink, because shit, you need to drink, like even if it's water. I know you're thirsty, you get thirsty at some point. But yeah, y'all, that was the time I tried to take somebody's man. Well, my friend, really, can I say that? I tried to take my friend's man and it failed. And that, don't do nothing like that, y'all. Don't be trying to take somebody's man. Like, if you don't know at first, but once you find out, and I know sometimes it be hard because you already be like really liking the nigga, but leave the nigga. I promise you, it's other fish in the sea. Just throw your fishing rod out. Throw it out. Throw it out there. A fish is gonna catch on. It's gonna get hooked sooner or later. But yes, y'all, I am out of here. I am tipsy. I love the drink. It wasn't too heavy on the alcohol. It was just right. Got me just right. Got me feeling myself. So tell me how y'all like me telling my stories calm. Do y'all like me more calm but still sizzling, or do y'all want me to be like, I was trying to get on that bitch, nigga, I was flirting with that bitch, nigga, we was all at the park, booed the fuck up, kissing each other down, he was rubbing all on me and I was touching all on him, ooh, he was fine all on. Yeah, tell me what y'all like. Tell me what y'all like. But I think I'm gonna do the more calm but sizzly. So yeah, see y'all tomorrow on Wasted Wednesdays. I really hope y'all like these nails, because I am like literally obsessed. Which hand y'all like better, left or right? I like both. I mean, yeah. Deuces.